Going into this tournament, this year's 2019 NCAA tournament, I think the name that everyone pretty much knows is Zion Williamson. Like, you've seen a lot of basketball players. What have you seen from Zion Williamson that makes him so special?
Well, his footwork is incredible. His basketball acumen, his vision on the floor, kind of belies his age. He is sturdy and yet incredibly dynamic and athletic. Has a great sense for his team, and he's emotionally involved. He's incredibly passionate. I always imagine that if LeBron James played college basketball, it would have been similar to this. You know, the thing about Williamson is he's been so devastating, really from the get-go, but certainly these last 3 months or so, that he's so captivating in the way he dominates the game. We don't see many players come along that are like this. Now, we see good players. And
right.
We'll see players that will go on and become lottery picks and have a good pro career, lead their college team to great heights. Some great college players fizzle out as NBA players. But this kid has both of those things, I think, covered. I think he's going to be an incredible pro. But most importantly right now, with the tournament and the part that he considers most important, and I applaud him and his family and the program at Duke significantly for coming back from this injury. There are a lot of kids that would have shut it down. There are a lot of families that would have said, are you kidding me? We're going to risk millions, hundreds of millions of dollars to go back and play. And with that injury, I mean, it luckily was not very serious, but it was enough that a red flag went up and a flare was shot. And people, I think, had a moment of pause as, to what this kid's future was going to be in college basketball, knowing that it was a one and done. And the fact he's come back, was so engaged with his team while he was injured, is so passionate about the game. Barkley said it best. Charles said it best. He said, basketball players want to play basketball.
Right.
And sometimes, it overrides what might be a more conservative, cautious view. So the fact he's come back, and now it looks like he's playing at an even higher level than he was before, makes him a very unique story. We've not seen a player like this in many, many years. So when you're watching him this weekend, and you watch him next weekend, and you probably will see him in Minneapolis the following weekend, I mean, I hope we can just all appreciate, with the one-dones looking like they're going to fizzle out here pretty soon,
right,
that this kid for 18 is as remarkable a freshman as the game has ever seen. Historically, as great as the game has ever seen at this age, and of course with that program just puts him on even higher a pedestal. So I love everything about the kid. I applaud him playing when he probably could have easily taken off the shoes, figuratively, and said, that's it for my college career. He has come back and he's playing, and this is great for the game. Sends a nice message, I think, too, that the team sometimes is greater than one person, and I like that story.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.